Hi family, how are you all doing? I'm sure you are all doing good and I'm doing great. I welcome you all to my channel, The Spiritual Solution. My name is Oge in case you are new to this channel. Today there is something I would like us to discuss. I know a lot of people are passing through this, but their problem is how to open up their mouth and tell the next person that this is what I am passing through. And what is that thing I want us to discuss? I want us to discuss about visitations. Are you having any visitation from the spiritual side, the supernatural beings, whether from God's side or from the devil's side? Have you ever experienced it? And when we talk about visitation, what do we mean? We mean when you normally see the spiritual beings, they visit you from time to time. Have you ever experienced this? Or are you experiencing it now? If you have ever experienced this, I would like you to open up and tell someone. The reason why we open up to tell people is so that we will investigate to find out actually which being is visiting you. Yeah, because I know that people who are spiritually gifted do have visitations. The devil can also visit you to maybe try and see if he can walk through you. And God himself will send his angels to visit you, okay, to tell you what to do and what not to do. So if you are passing through this and you are keeping it to yourself, you are doing yourself no good. It will be better for you to open up and let people know what is happening. And then people can now tell you if you have the spiritual gift, if God is calling you to work for him. Because I know that when such visitation starts, it is mainly God calling someone to come and work for him. In as much as I know that the devil also calls his people and also visits them. That is why it's good for you to open up and let people know what you're passing through. Because if I can recall, I know I had this problem when I didn't know I was being called by God. I kept on having visitation every now and then, from time to time. And whenever I see them, sometimes I will run away, sometimes I will shout. And my husband at a point started thinking if I am going crazy. I can't even sleep all alone. I can't, because the moment I lie down, I will have a visitation from a being. And it made me to pray like mad during that period. And the more I prayed, the more they kept on coming. And I kept on telling God that I don't want all these visitations. But then I didn't know what I was actually saying, I just wanted to be free, just like every other human being. You be free, you go about your normal business, you do whatever you like. I didn't know that he was just calling me for me to work for him. And I kept on pushing those beings away, but they weren't going away. Until when I opened up and I started telling people what was happening to me, that was when I started getting messages from even people I do not know, telling me that they were in a prayer and it was revealed to them to tell me that God has been calling me and I am running away from that call. So if you are passing through all these things, it will be wise for you to open up. Let people know so that we will know if that call is from God or from the devil. And also people will also know if you are having a mental case, because it's not good for you to keep it to yourself. If you keep it to yourself, and let me tell you the gospel truth, if you don't know how to handle this, you decide to keep it to yourself and still refuse to answer that call. If care is not taken, you will have a mental case. Yes, because you cannot withstand that visitation. It is not something that you can withstand on your own. You don't have that power to do that. We are just mere mortals. We are not supernatural beings. That is why it's good to open up. And then people who are into that field will now know what is actually wrong with you. And then they will know how to help you out. And that is when you need guidance from people who are so familiar about the whole thing. All right? Learn to open up. And my advice is, if after everything is discovered that you are sane, but that you are being called by God to work for him, do not say no. Never you say no. You have no choice but to answer that call. And the earlier, the better. When you answer that call, You will see that all those things you've been running around to see how you can make ends meet. I want to be rich, I want to make money, I want to be famous, I want to do this, I want to do that. When you answer that call, all those things are embedded into that call. When you answer your call, you will be famous without you knowing it. You will become rich, and how you will become rich, you will not know. You will be great. People will know you. All those things you've been struggling on how to achieve, you achieve them without knowing how you achieve them. All these things are what God has designed for those He called for them to work for Him. So if you are having those visitations, please open up, tell people, and then they will look into the case and find out if everything is okay, if you're being called by God, if you're being called by the devil, or if you're having a mental case, whichever one. Do not keep anything to yourself, all right? That's all I have for us today, and I hope that you will learn something from this teaching, okay? And until next time when we'll meet, I will have to leave us here. Bye.